President Donald Trump's wingman in Congress, Representative Devin Nunes, our California, just warned the corrupt FBI and Department of Justice that they better come clean and turn over unredacted documents or face serious consequences. You don't want to miss what he said as he unleashed their worst nightmare. Millions of American patriots have watched in frustration as deep state hacks in the FBI and Department of Justice continued to skirt congressional authority and act as if they are a complete and separate branch of our government. Now, in the fight with the deep state to secure unredacted documents, Nunes told FBI Director Christopher Wray and Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein that their days are numbered. Nunes' warning came during an interview on Fox News' The Ingraham Angle with host Laura Ingraham on Tuesday, April 10, 2018. Our next guest is spearheading the effort to find out why the Department of Justice opened the Russian collusion probe in the first place. Surprise, surprise, the DOJ won't give us straight answers. Joining me now exclusively, House Intel Committee Chairman Devin Nunes, a Republican from California, Ingraham said as she started the segment. You've been trying to get documents for as long as I have been doing this show. People have been asking why is it that you haven't yet held anyone in contempt of Congress? It's a big deal to do that. Eric Holder was held in contempt of Congress as I recall over the Fast and Furious documents. What gives here? Ingraham asked. We've been in a situation where it's trickled down documents. So, we issued the subpoena in August. We walk through piece by piece every time we get a little bit more. As you know, we had to get out the major information, which was the information on the warrant against Carter Page, who was a Trump associate. So, since that time we've been investigating the State Department and we especially have an interest in this electronic communication, Rep. Devin Nunes replied. EC, which is the document that establishes the justification, correct? For ultimately naming the special counsel, Laura Ingraham said. Nunes corrected Ingraham and said that the EC document, which consists of 2 pages, was responsible for opening the DOJ's counterintelligence investigation, which then led to the naming of Special Counsel Robert Mueller. Today, Mueller continues to conduct his witch hunt and waste millions of taxpayer dollars. I sent Chairman Gowdy, our South Carolina, over there to see it originally. It was fully redacted, so they couldn't read anything. I called back several times, had conversations with Rod Rosenstein and with Director Wray, FBI Director. Mr. Gowdy and the investigators went over there again, and there were only a few more things that were unredacted, Nunes told Ingraham. So, now we're at this point again. We're at a boiling point where we need this. What is only a 2-page document? It's only a 2-page. It's less than 2 pages from what I understand. And, you know, if the record wasn't that every time they hide something from us, then we find out it was really bad, and they hid it from us for a long time, Nunes added. When Laura Ingraham asked Representative Devin Nunes about speculation that he was moving to hold FBI Director Christopher Wray and Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein in contempt of Congress, Nunes said, "We are going to get the document. We are going to get the 2 pages. So, they can either cough them up now, or it will get really complicated starting tomorrow night, and we'll have to take all the necessary steps to get the documents." Ingraham asked Nunes to clarify his threat. What are the chances you are going to hold Wray and Rosenstein in contempt of Congress? She asked, to which Nunes then said, we are not only going to hold in contempt, but we will have a plan to hold in contempt and impeach, according to Politico. I could not agree more with Devin Nunes. It's time for Rod Rosenstein and Christopher Wray to provide the unredacted documents, which were eventually used to justify a special counsel. In my opinion, both men should be held in contempt and impeached for behaving as if they aren't accountable to our elected leaders. Americans are tired of unelected deep state hacks like Wray and Rosenstein hiding the truth. It's time for heads to roll.